So, this is my Wealdstone first Carlisle match preview. If you want some, I'll give it you. I wonder if Wealdstone Raiders don't be there at the weekend. The main thing is, do Carlisle want some of Wealdstone? That's gonna be a question, isn't it? That's gonna be a question. What phase are they in? What phase are Wealdstone in? Need a top of the National League after being one of the favourites to go down. What phase are they in? Well, for us, it's not been done enough for Mods in back-to-back games. Back-to-back drop points against fodder, let's be real, against teams which should be beaten. Gotta respect Mark Hughes for making them changes, but it didn't work at all. It just chucked away our creativity against Mods. Just chucked away our creativity, and we've got a tough schedule. We've obviously got a tough next 2 games because we've only got 1 day break in between the 2 games. Got Wealdstone on Saturday, then we've got Braintree on Monday, which is still a chore, by the way. It's not just for us, it's a chore for all the teams. It's so disgraceful, in my opinion, to only have 1 day break. So expect a lot of draws on Monday. There'll be a lot of draws because everyone's going to be pretty shattered. Everyone's going to be shattered and won't be paying their bets. So, but Wealdstone so far, fair play to them. They were favourites, one of the favourites to go down, especially for me. And the proven people won. Let's be real, proven people won. Got a good fan base as well. Got a good fan base who stick behind the team no matter where they are in the table. Obviously we do as well, but our standards are very low and not acceptable standards in my opinion. Well, Wealdstone is expected with Wealdstone, let's be real. I think they're punching above the weight at the moment, Wealdstone. Because it's still early in the league and it's still early in the National League. We need to get to the halfway mark before the table sorts itself out, in my opinion. It's not me disrespecting Wealdstone, but I think Wealdstone will eventually drop down the table. Not to the way they're battle, probably get to mid-table, something like that. But for us, we need to respond massively. Don't be a tough game for us because they've started the season well, Wealdstone. Started the season perfectly, haven't they? But we are away from home. It's our second away game of the season. It seems like we seem to play better away from home than at home. Because at home there's pressure on us because of the big crowd and all that, and the size of our football club as well. And our fan base with high expectations, we obviously want to go straight back up to the EFL. And for me, it's a game I expect to win. It's still a game I expect to win, as much it will be. It's going to be more of a difficult game now compared to the start of the season. Start of the season, we'll be looking at this, thinking nailed on 3 points. But the way Wealdstone have started the season is going to be a more tougher game, in my opinion. So, and plus it's a non-trek down as well, but that's not an excuse. Walking was a non-trek down to London, and we still won. And still remains our best performance of the season. So, in terms of the line-up, praise and dull, as was I'm not convinced by Daryl Praise at all. Stappy, the way he shouts it out. Whenever a shot comes towards him, he pretty parries it out. It pretty annoys me. R.C. Davis, who was our best player in Solihull Moors, starting at right back. I don't know for Chat Hayes at left back, towards Town Harper and Sam Murray just not up to it at the moment. And I think Chat Hayes is probably our second best fullback. Well, he's not a fullback, he's a wing-back for me, behind R.C. Davis. Morgan Fee needs to come back in for his return debut for Carlisle United after returning to the club alongside Madabi. I don't think creativity in midfield, in putting Tamworth and Embleton back in, and putting Ethan Watson in as well. Done for Pearce on the win with Reading Indy and Junior Vamba. Junior Vamba showed work rate when he came on than Solihull Moors, and obviously Newtown's going up front for me. And now we'll get on to the predictions for this weekend. Morecambe versus Altrincham. Morecambe, who've obviously got that new ownership now. .U Miner. The Miner, massive red flag for me. Not done enough experience in my opinion. And yes, be real, I think they appointed that Miner because he's from the same background as the owners. So that's a massive red flag for Morecambe already. But the main thing is for Morecambe, they saw the ownership problems out and they hadn't be getting back to playing. But I think Altrincham will get the win here over Morecambe 2-0, just because Morecambe not really got a squad at the moment after, let's be real. Pratt versus Wealdstone. What phase of Wealdstone in? They're currently top the table. I think they will get another win here. Continue their perfect start with a 2-0 win at Pratt. Derrisere, who off front, quality player. Braintree versus Yeovil. Be a tight game, but I'm off for Yeovil to just edge Braintree out 1-0. EC versus Boston United. I think there'll be goals in that game. Dundalk for 2-2 draw. EC winning 3-2 at Aldershot in midweek, and Boston drawn 1-1 with Halifax. Talking of Halifax, they take on Forest Green. Robbie Savage, Forest Green have got off to a good start. 7 out of 9 points. I still think there's a bit of test to come for Robbie Savage and Forest Green, so I'm not getting overhyped about them at all. And I think they'll drop points here. I'm Dundalk for a 1-1 draw between Halifax and Forest Green. Gateshead versus Tamworth. I'm Dundalk for Gateshead to respond with a 3-1 victory over Tamworth after a crushing defeat in midweek to Rochdale. Hartlepool versus Woking. I'm Dundalk for Hartlepool to win 2-0 against Woking. They've had a decent start to the season as well, Hartlepool, under Simon Pearson. Solihull Moors versus Aldershot. That's done be a dead game. Let's be real. 2 poor teams. I'm Dundalk for Solihull Moors to get the win though, 1-0. Sutton versus Scunthorpe. I'm Dundalk against Sutton, very poor team. Don't fancy Scunthorpe to win that 2-0. Truro, bottom of the table. They take on Southend. You don't fancy Southend, haven't you, to win that game with their start of the season. Dundalk for a 2-0 win for Southend. And Wealdstone versus Carlisle. I'm Dundalk for a 2-1 win to the lads at Wealdstone. I know I predicted to win every game so far, but I just got a feeling after dropping points in back-to-back home games, we see this as a tougher game, and that's typical Carlisle. We always seem to get results in tougher games, and I think we'll edge Wealdstone now. Especially, at the end of the day, we still got quality on paper, haven't we? So I still expect to win this game against Wealdstone, despite Wealdstone's start to the season. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to the lads at Wealdstone. And by the way, a bit of an early prediction for the game on Monday at home to Braintree. We won't be winning that game. We won't win that game. Just because of the 1 day break, and we always seem to struggle at home for whatever reason. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for us against Wealdstone. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. And that's the aim. The aim is to win. We need to respond after back-to-back drop points. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below. And come on, Carlisle.